A woman embodies the future.
She is a force of nature.
Fearless,
resilient,
radiant,
unstoppable,
Determined.
Okay, that would definitely be Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Well, seeing that in a world where in her time rather, women were not given the opportunities we have now, and there were a lot of factors that could hinder an average woman. She was able to push through, take the courses, advance, and become, the best role model any Nigerian or even African woman can dream to be in a time like this.
The woman that comes to mind is Uju Ifejiaka. She's actually the CEO of Britannia U. So Britannia U is one of so there are only 2 women in Nigeria currently that have the OPL and OML license, and she's one of them. So when I read her biography, knowing her person, I was inspired because of the level of work she has done.
Without thinking, my mother, of course. Yes, my mom. That woman is a superwoman, Over the years, I've watched my mother, I've watched her do so many things, like, struggle, hustle, and all of that. And, thinking back, I really, really, really want to be a great woman, so I would make her proud.
Well, it's quite personal. Growing up amongst boys, I happen to be the only daughter of my father, and he, being an academician, he would always emphasize on the benefits of doing well and the importance of it. And somehow, I strived, or rather, I was able to do well in school, and my father would always go on and say, you're 10 sons in one. This is my daughter. Don't mind the boys. I have one girl that beats them all, and you could stand for his son anyway. And growing up with that, it has made me proud to be a woman, and never had to feel less in my gender, because I have a father who is proud that he has one daughter, and how his one daughter is 10 sons in one.
Okay, so this will be funny. It was one time in my compound, they tried to put on the gen. We had guys, men, and I was there too. So the gen was refusing to come on. And I told them, okay, can I try? And they're like, oh, please, you're a woman. There's nothing you can do here. This is generator and not the kitchen. I'm like, please, just give me a try. And trust me, one kick and the generator started. So that moment, I was so proud. I couldn't stop talking about it, and I kept mocking them in the compound. So yeah, made me really proud to be a woman. Yes.
The day I stood up for my father, and I was actually termed the daughter of her father. And that was just the moment for me, So I shouldn't even go into details, do I need to? Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so one thing that I have achieved as a woman is to get my voice out there. A lot of times people attribute women's achievements to men, and it looks like a woman cannot really do anything without a man on the background. But I'm just happy that somehow I'm able to do certain things without it being attributed to a man's effort also. So one of my biggest achievements so far is getting my voice out there.
I think it will be growing up to in my career to where it is right now. Within a very, very short period of time, I've seen that I can actually do a lot. I have my ACA, and for my job, I think it's been inspiring
if within this period I can actually come up to this level, and I see myself going higher, and then it's a lot for me.
So the thing is, for every event that plays out in your life, for everything that you do, there are usually hurdles that you have to cross, and you can't just not cross. It's risky not crossing any kind of hurdle when you're doing anything. So how I navigate, I just put my head up high and know that I have to achieve this regardless of what it is. So, and that gives me the push that I need to get through life and, you know, make something better out of it and all. So I just, somehow there's just this voice inside my head that tells me, you have to do this, you have to do something, you don't have to dwell on a particular challenge that you're going through, you don't have to just be at a place. You must always push to make sure you achieve the things that you need to achieve.
Okay, other than girl child education, I'd be elated if one day a female is considered or elected as one of the presidents of Nigeria.
So I think society has gone, I mean, women these days, we've gone from being just traditional home nurturers to like having, growing in our careers. Women are now thriving in different fields. We have women in different industry, tech, real estate, banking. So I won't say the economy is not enabling. The economy is enabling because now women are also educated. Women are even handling roles and responsibilities that men are also holding. But what I'll say is that maybe society can encourage women more by allowing women, giving them safe space to vie for political position, because currently, especially in this part of the world, like in Africa, or let me limit it to Nigeria, we don't have a lot of women in political spaces. So I think maybe that's one aspect where women need to be encouraged to try better in political spaces. Other than that, I think in other industries, women are starting to take up more responsibility. Like for instance, we have in Transcorp Hilton, we have currently the MD is Dupe Olusola. She's a woman. She's thriving in the tourism aspect, and there are so many others. Even in banking, we have women that are current MDs and CEO of some bank currently in Nigeria. So I'll say women are starting to get there, but where we are not having more women is in the political spaces. Okay, my advice to women generally would be, don't let other people's opinion of how you should be determine your growth. As women, we should aspire to, be the best version of ourselves. Chase your dream, do what you want to do, but make sure whatever it is you're doing, you're not hurting anybody just because you want to get there.
Okay, I'll keep it short. Don't feel pressured. Be you. Love yourself more and aspire for the best. I would advise every girl, because I advise myself too, that there's no limit at all. You can get it all. You can achieve it. You can see something and go for it. Don't limit yourself because you feel that you're a woman, or because of your background, or wherever you find yourself at the moment. Just go for it. Do your best. Do what you have to do. You have to keep proving yourself, no matter the situation. Prove yourself to yourself and also to the people around you, and you get to that place. Sky will not be your starting point. Will not be your end. It will not be your limit. Rather, it will be your starting point.